I wanted to talk about broken thy yoke because sunetripsa don zugon su your zugon is your yoke, and that means sunetripsas is broken, but resha is to break. The verb, but and like all the forms of it are not that. But I started to look into this, and this was saying some bullshit. I was like, what is this thing talking about? Like, it says, yet I planted, no, it says, I will not serve, he says, you said, I will not serve thee, but will go upon every high hill and under every shady tree. But when it says that, it ignores the Norse, it ignores the word duluso. But the cool part about that, though, it says Allah again, Allah. So, but that says slave. You will not be the slave of Allah. And then it says porosomai. Is that what it says? Porosomai. Yeah, and that's like kind of to like peruse in that direction is how I always see it. But this moose. So you're. I don't know, but let's see what that says. How he's translating that. That's. Will go upon every high hill, not serve thee, but will go on and under every shady tree. Oh, I always get confused about what. I don't want to talk about it right now. But what I'm trying to say is like there's duluso, so Allah. Like it's complaining about how they wouldn't be slaves of Allah. And but the word senetripsis, Atripsas is what makes more sense to me. Sun is its own word. Atripsas would be a past tense of tripsas, which PS shows up when there's another letter P and okay, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is the slaves of Allah and Jeremiah again, and Yoke is Zugon, but I think that the G can be a cough. So Zugon is probably like actually how you say it, because it's probably an actual cough from Arabic. Zugon. You should shoot me in the face so I don't have to speak Greek ever again. So we don't really care about Kayatos Estin Pro Panton. Like but Kait Taban also is in Arabic. Taban. Command is also with Taban. The P goes to a B in Arabic. All right, so that's good to know. Dulu Emon. So the slaves of Emon os estén pictos aper Emon dia konos. Okay, is it to Christ? Because I do know that for a fact they abbreviate Christ. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about right now, right? So you're not even like understanding what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's a lot of Amon stuff. Usually when there's Amon, like mother on, there's 2 dots above the Y. So it's Amon. Amon. But here's a space and this is Dia. But, okay. So, what was I? I can't see what I was going to talk to you about there. There's Amon. I can't see it. Allah on Kai. Yeah, so maybe. But there's also Umma in there. But Upar is very common. So Amon, clearly he's rolling over the words. Which means F this guy. F Palos. F you Paulos for making me have to know that you roll over the words. How are you doing that, Paulos? Tu kai I want a ton ektistai. Amon eyes you ektisai. Ek, we need to figure out ek. For all on. Yeah, but I the big word was taban, if that's what it is. Yeah. I blew it on the last video a little bit, so I'm gonna like actually explain it a little bit more, even though I feel like I shouldn't. So there's tus un dulu, slave, emon, os esten, pistos, the faith, and upper emon, dia. Konos, which I think connects to kenosko, to, in your knowledge of Christ. Hakai, ow. Sus. It gets really hard to read, because you don't know what the words are. Lelosas, lelasas. Amen, ten, amon, Allah. I don't know what that word is. Nah. That's the problem, is like I really can't. But then there's spirit, in numati, and then there's stops, and then it says di atu, so Egypt, your Egypt, to kai mesa. What did I just learned something. It doesn't matter. I can't remember it. Like the days, here, amen. You're really, really enjoying me just going on this. But like, I think my point I was trying to make is, they do mark it when it's amon, because like they do that, and when there's a different y when it's bar, and it's not u, it's up versus u. So amon versus upper. Wait, no, that would be upur. Paramon for mon pros. You good. Shaman. You shaman. This is boring. So what happened is I realized that like I was having trouble with the Greek, and so I looked at the other Greek, and it turns out that it's not the same once again. So kalaos, so there's kataos, that part's good. There's no kai. Oh, that's all it's missing. It's relevant if it's missing something, because there's kataos, kai, and like you can see that it's the same because epafra, tu, agape, tu, sendulu, emon, os, esten, pistos, upar, emon, dia, konos, tu, Christos. All right, so apparently the Bible's wrong again. Does it matter if it's missing a kai? How many sentences did we see in Ikarologos before it got to a dot? Well, there was emendia tu nomo, emendias tu nomo, kai ton propheton, prophet of On. Like emendia is the prophet of On, I think. Kai, I can't remember what the actual verse actually says. But my point is that it really does make a huge difference if there's a kai. It's like removing a period. someone out there wants to hear this. So in Arabic, like everything is Allah. Like there's Alhamdulillah. Like you say Isayak, Alhamdulillah. How are you? Praise be to God. If someone says Inta bataiz shish tawuk, you can say, would you like some shish tawuk? You could say, Inshallah, like God willing. But you can say Allah like all the time for like everything. Like if someone has a baby, you'll say Masha'Allah. You would never believe how many things are Allah in Arabic, and you can't even tell that they're Allah. But this language is very similar to Arabic, and that's a gamma, and that's why I know that when I found Zugon, how would I pronounce it if I was an Egyptian? How would I pronounce Zugon? Based on this being Ikrologos, I'd say Zugon. So, Bolon, kai megalon, emendiatu nomu, kai ton propheton, kai ton Allahon, ton kat atus, ekelule kat on, de dominon, honoron, dion esten painen. I can't read it. I'm getting to that point. But all I'm saying is that like on is that important of a word. Like it's like God. And that's why like this, like you guys don't understand, like this guy needed me to understand the use of on. Like cause like bolon, kai megalon, immediatu nomo, kai ton propheton, kai ton Allahon, ton kat atus, ekalule kat on, de dominon, honor, like honor, on the on, deon estin, like it is that word, like because yonin, like the Greeks are the yonin, and I mean the one who Jesus loved is on, and if there's anything the Pharisees hated is that her name was on.